One of the problems that we were having at Naptown Fitness is that our coaches have to live in a very extroverted world all the time, even if they're not extroverts themselves. So by approaching CSz Indianapolis to help us with this problem, we knew that we could help them feel a little more relaxed in their day-to-day activities. Some of the frustrations that we found we were having when we were trying to solve our problem was that everybody responds differently. And we all know that, but when you have a team of nearly 40 staff members, we couldn't communicate with all of them from a top-down leadership standpoint. So we knew we needed to bring in some outside experts, and that's where CSz Indianapolis really helped us, because this is their industry. And we didn't need to try to recreate the wheel. They know it. They talk to people every day. They're working with people to help them in these type of scenarios. So CSz really came in to help us react to any situation and not sit there going, but on repeat, right? They gave us the tools and opportunities to really be able to analytically think and critically think at the same time and give quality answers. CSz offered a more in-depth team but individual kind of mesh of it all, and that's what we really run into, because although we are a team that works together on a daily basis, our coaches are out there on the floor by themselves for an hour at a time and then coming back in. And CSz really offered that good mix of having this individual session of talking to people and having them talk to each other, but then being able to go say, okay, now do this as a team as well. There was definitely an aha moment when one of our staff members kind of started laughing out loud, which I've never heard this particular staff member laugh out loud. So that was really cool. And I also you saw all sorts of like wiggles and just like silliness out of people that you wouldn't normally get from just maybe a sit down team meeting or whatever it is when you're sitting behind a big desk. So when you started seeing the people just have this charismatic feel to themselves and interacting with each other in a goofy, giggly, playful way, that's when I was like, this is working. This is something's happening. There's change being made. People are starting to think a little bit differently. Life after the training session looks a little bit different, but it's definitely one of those training sessions that I could see us doing this annually or maybe every 2 years, because you get all these skills given to you, but then you have to implement them. And after a 2.5 hour, 3.5 hour session, I can't remember exactly how long we did it, yes, we implemented them for a while, and I see some of the coaches still implementing those things, but we also have to remind ourselves, oh, we're not implementing that skill. So having the opportunity to do this every 2 years would probably be the biggest change for us. Naptown Fitness has evolved since 2011. We started as just CrossFit Naptown, and now we are Naptown Fitness. So we offer CrossFit classes, yoga classes, boot camp style classes that we call Swift. We have a barbell club. We have individual programming. We have personal training. So we offer a lot of, and nutrition. We have a lot of one-stop opportunity. We have a lot of opportunities here at Naptown Fitness that maybe people would go and individualize at different places throughout Indianapolis, where we bring them all into one stop, one location,